Hey lovers, my name is Air and welcome to Pretty Positive. On this channel, we talk about beauty, tarot, the law of attraction, and all things self-care for the body and spirit. Welcome to your October 2020 reading, you guys. So as per my poll on Instagram and on Facebook, I asked if you guys wanted me to stick with a general spread like I always do these past couple of months, or do you want to try something new with me, which is a love reading. And majority of those of you who answered on my stories on Instagram and Facebook said that you wanted me to do a love reading. So here I am today. The reason that I asked this thing in the first place is because it's Libra season. So happy birthday, Libras. And Libras are associated with the 7th house of one-on-one partnerships, commonly also romantic relationships. All right. So today I'm going to try to look into those energies for you. So the format of the readings this month is I'll do a short general message for everybody because there were still a lot of you who wanted to tune into general messages. And then we're going to go into a single spread and then a couples or coupled energy spread. The reason why I make this sort of distinction is because we may be technically single, but our energies are entwined with another person. In that case, if that is you, right, I recommend you to choose the couple spread instead of the single spread. All right. So the single spread is for persons who have like zero options, like me, like completely single, not talking to anybody, but also desiring to know what's going to happen in the future or what kind of energies we're dealing with at this point in time when trying to manifest a soulmate or trying to manifest like a one-on-one partnership with another person. Okay, so again, the singles reading is for those of us who are very, very single. And then the couple spread is for anybody who is in a committed relationship or somebody who can be technically single, but as in like the status lang is single, but you are talking to somebody, you're inquiring about another energy, you're inquiring about a connection that you have with another person. Okay, so it doesn't energy does not work on technicalities. All right, when it's entwined with another energy, even if you haven't had the talk yet or whatever the case may be, you're still coupled energy. Okay, so I thought it was very important to make that little distinction there. So with all of this said, let's get into your reading, you guys. Hi Gemini, welcome to your October 2020 reading with me. So, if you want to skip ahead to the readings, the timestamps are below. And if you want to join me for a short meditation to clear the energy in the space and also your space, your energy, close your eyes and take some deep breaths in with me. Inhale. All right. Thank you, Spirit. To Source, our angels, our spirit guides, our ancestors, and the beings of love and light who are in the non-physical to help us align with our highest and greatest good. Please show us your messages today for Gemini for October 2020. Show me your messages. Ooh, ooh, ooh. These are coming out the Hanged Man and the Moon in the reverse, which tells me that you may be waiting for something, some kind of information to come through. But let's see if that comes out again. Spirit, show me what Gemini is going through for the month of October 2020. What do you need them to know for October 2020? Okay, they are dropping out. Okay. Alright, so Gemini, you have here the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse as the general energy. Oh, shoot. Okay. Of your message here. I don't know why that happened. But yeah, it feels like you are feeling a little bit unstable when it comes to your money. So I feel like it's quite possible that this is a new job. With the Ace of Pentacles here in the reverse, and maybe it's like it feels like growing pains. Like maybe you have a new boss or new bosses. Maybe you are you have two feminine energies around you, like bosses and or workmates, senior workmates or something like this, that there may be a little harsh on you. I don't know. But it's quite possible. And it's like you were so excited for this job because it's new and you kind of manifested a new job some time ago, and then now you finally have it. And then it's like it's turning out like not the way that you had imagined, which is okay. I don't see it actually being really a real threat, but it's sort of like growing pains. Okay, I feel called to say also that this doesn't matter if they're male or female, but it's like just some authority figures around you. It could even be your parents or older siblings, or I don't know, but just other people that kind of have like authority over you. Anyway, it feels like you fear your stability in this new situation is what I'm seeing. It's like you might not really know what to do now from this point forward. But I see you also get like hanging on to the reins of this situation again in October 2020. You will be blessed with clarity with the Queen of Swords here. Like everything is going to make sense eventually, is what I feel also. And that you have the Queen of Wands here, which is saying that you just have to keep your passion for what it is that you're doing now. It's like you wanted this situation at some point in time, okay? And you're being called to look back at why you wanted this situation anyway. Why did you ask for this job? Or why did you manifest this new business? Okay, it's like why did you want it in the first place? And go back to that and be excited. Be excited again. Go back to that energy of asking for this to happen, because I feel like it could also be that you're taking this opportunity for granted. It's like, oh, now I'm here and now it's difficult and I don't want it anymore. You know, this kind of energy. So it could be good for you to change your perspective on things. You know, look at this situation as a dream come true and not as a disappointment. I feel like it's going to make all the difference for you, actually. Okay, so this is your general message, Geminis. Let's get into your single spread. So this is for the Geminis who are completely single, not dealing with anybody, not talking with anybody, you know, you just want to know what's up in your love life because there doesn't seem to be any progress or something, right? If your energy is connected with something else, though, I recommend that you check out the couples reading instead of this one. So, Spirit, can you tell me about the love life of the single Geminis? General energy of the single Geminis, please. General energy of the single Geminis. General energy of the single Geminis, please. General energy of the single Geminis. Single Geminis. General energy of their love life. General energy. Okay. So the Hangman is coming out again. What do they need to work on? What do they need to work on? Single Geminis. What do they need to... Okay, that is plenty. I'm not gonna take that. Can you give me like one or two? What do they need to work on? What do they need to work on? What do they need to work on? Oop. What do they need to work on? One more. What do they need to work on? Okay, two more. It's fine. Okay. What do they need to know about their love life? Please, what do they need to know about their love life? What's something that they're probably not conscious of, but they need to know with regards to their love life? What happened in the past? Can you give me one more on that, please? Just one. One more for the past, please. Okay, thank you. Oof. And future energy. One more. One more for the future energy. Okay. Okay, so single Geminis, you have the Strength card and the Hanged Man in the middle of your reading as a general energy of this love reading for you. So it feels like you have been single for a while. Honestly, I feel like you have been in a state of suspension, like this Hanged Man. But I also feel like you're kind of chilling about it. You're not really thinking about love so much. But there's, of course, there's this part of you that wants um warmth. You know, there's this part of you that wants companionship and intimacy and just being with another person, because like you're Gemini. Right, you like to be around people, at least the Geminis that I know. So it's like, if you are alone or you have been single for a while, you can settle into it, you know, you can settle into it and just hang out there like the Hangman. But at like your core self, you want to be loved, is what I'm feeling here. And it's taking a lot of strength for you to stay in this state of suspension. Like it's becoming not fun anymore. Maybe you enjoyed the single life for a while, but then like you're getting lonely and you're getting kind of bored and you just want something new. But also, I see that you have some blockages here. um Right. So, what you need to work on here is you have been waiting, right? And I feel like you're being asked to wait a little more, okay? Gemini, you're being asked to wait a little more. And I see you also manifesting, okay? I feel like you have been asking the universe for a compatible partner here. And I see you believing that it's possible with the two of once here. If not, then it's something that you need to work on. You need to work on believing that things are possible for you, because you also have here the devil and the ace of pentacles in the reverse. Maybe you have these limiting beliefs about love and partnerships, that being in a partnership usually ends up toxic, or everybody around you is in toxic relationships, and that's why you don't want to be in a relationship, because you think that all relationships are toxic. Quite possible. You also, I feel, fear the loss of your independence. It's like, oh, once I'm in a relationship, then I might not be able to do the things that I want anymore. And you value your independence, Gemini, but then like you also want stability. And I feel like some of you may be actually like kind of afraid to admit to yourself that you want to be tied down. Tied down is what I heard. But you know, healthy relationships don't involve getting tied down, as in controlled. And I feel like that's what you're afraid of. You're afraid of being with somebody who will tie you down, who will control your life, who will not let you be your free spirited Gemini self, right? So I feel like that is the case here. So that's something that you need to work on, something that you need to heal. You need to acknowledge that not all relationships are toxic, and not all relationships are going to end up like with the people involved losing their independence, all right? Now, what you need to know, you have here the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And I feel like what you say to yourself, actually, when this came out, when this flipped out earlier, what I heard is there's no good men left. So maybe this is something that you say to yourself, or there are no good women left, whatever you're interested in, right? I don't know. But it feels like you feel like all the good ones are taken, okay? And that's simply not true. Like the earth, this beautiful earth is crawling with beautiful people with a lot of love to give. Like if you are thinking that there is a scarcity, that there's not enough for everybody and there's not going to be enough left for you, you know, then that's exactly what you're gonna get. You're not gonna meet anybody who's compatible with you. But once you think and believe that there are a lot of good people in the world, and that's when you start meeting them because you believe that they exist, right? So I feel like this is spirit saying to you that you need to acknowledge the abundance of these good people around you, because it's the only way for you to actually manifest what it is that you want in your life. And I feel like that is stability and security and long-term connection with somebody, actually. Now you have the in the past here, you have the 10 of pentacles and you have the 7 of wands. So this is telling me that for some of you, it's quite possible that in the past you had a happy life, a happy childhood, you know, and then something happened and that was kind of disrupted. I feel like it's a childhood thing. I'm sorry if this is going to be triggering, but I feel like maybe you had the textbook perfect family and then somebody cheated or something like this. Or somebody, you know, you found out something, or I don't know, one of your parents found out something about the other one, and then everything was like everything exploded in your faces, is what I'm feeling here. And I feel like that's probably one of the reasons why you are afraid to enter into a commitment, because or you're afraid to ask for a stable thing because you once had a stable thing in the past and it kind of blew up in your face, so you're like, whoop, never again, I'm not gonna ask for that for myself, right? um I'm also hearing that it's possible that you whine about being single all the time. You're like, I wish I was with somebody, or look at all these happy couples, or something like that. So if that's you, then there's something in this message for you. For those of you who had like a happy family in the past, this could also refer to a past situation, a past relationship where everything seemed to be stable, and then until it wasn't, right? And it was due to deception, some kind of information being hidden in the dark, and all that sketchy shit, right? So I feel like that's kind of where your trauma with regards to relationships come from. Now, in the future here, you have the Magician in the reverse and you have the King of Swords in the upright. So this is you, Gemini. This is you, air energy, right? You may be also wanting... Okay, let's see. You have here air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You have Pisces. You have Leo. You have Capricorn. So yeah, I just felt the need to mention the signs. So if any of that is a confirmation for you, then good. If not, then don't worry about it. But this is you standing in your power, in your future energy, Gemini. This is you like being really uh logical about things. I mean, and I also feel like it's like you being healed also. It's like you don't let your irrational feelings get in the way of what makes sense to do right now. So I feel like you're going to come into your senses and really acknowledge that, hey, you know, these things happened in the past, and the most logical thing for me to do right now, given the amount of time that has passed, or whatever it is that you like to calculate in your head, you know, I know you guys do that. So whatever, you will make a case for yourself, to yourself, that you actually deserve to be happy, And I'm smiling as I say this, and you can't see it, but I'm really happy that this is the outcome for you. It's like you finally decide that all of these things that have happened to you in the past don't define you. Your past wounds, your limiting beliefs, they don't define you. And as soon as you make this decision, you can actually make good things happen for you. You have the magician here in the reverse, which is saying that the missing component is you. You actually have everything you need. You have your wands, you have your cups, you have your swords, you have your pentacles, you have everything you need. And the universe is just waiting for you to get into alignment with yourself as the King of Swords here, waiting for you to stand in your power, and then you can manifest anything that you want into your life, including a very happy long-term relationship, if that is what you want. Okay, so it's like they're just waiting for you to heal, they're waiting for you to be ready, and then they're waiting for you to believe that there are a lot of good people out there waiting for you, right? And you just have to see among them who makes you happy. But I see it all working out for you, single Geminis, and I am really happy. I'm really happy to see you like really rise above this, because it doesn't feel easy. It's not easy. And if you are on this path, then I wish you all the best. If it resonates with you, please like this video and drop me a comment. Leave, tell me what this is all about for you, and I'd really love to connect with you. Now, let's get into the couple spread for the Geminis, connected Geminis. So this is for those of you who are connected to another energy, maybe talking to somebody, maybe in a committed relationship, maybe even married to somebody, all right? If you're here and you're connected to another person, thought of them when you click this video, then this is for you. Oh, Spirit, can you wait lang, not ready. Can you show me what the general energy is for the connected Geminis, please? What was that? Can you show me the... your card... Do you see? Like, your cards keep flipping in the deck, but they don't fall out. So, can you give me another one of this, please? The general energy. Okay. Can you give me what they need to know? I mean, what they need to work on. Let me put that back. It wasn't the right question. Can you tell me what they need to work on? What do they need to work on? What do they need to work on? What do they need to work on, please? What do they need to work on? Oh, something fell already. Interesting. Can you show me something that they need to know? What do they need to know? Ooh, ooh, ooh. One more. What do they need? Wait lang. What do they need to know, please? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Ooh, interesting. Well, what happened in the past? 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 And what is the future energy here? What is the future energy? One more. One more. Future energy. Okay. So, let me just take a sip of water. So for your general energy here, those Geminis that are connected to another energy, you have the Four of Swords in the reverse, and you also have the Fool in the upright. So this is telling me that there's something new about to happen in your relationship. And we'll try to get a sense of what it is, moving forward. But I feel like there's a big shift in your relationship and you're kind of in your head about it, you or the other person. But I feel like it could be you because you're in your mental energy a lot, Gemini. So I can see that you are thinking, oh, okay. So it's possible that whoever I am connecting with right now is in a connection that's not yet official. Yeah. It's possible. Let's see if there are other messages later. But I just got this message that you're about to ascend into a higher level of commitment. Like, if you guys are just talking casually or you're dating casually, you're thinking about moving on to the next stage, which is to um, define the relationship or whatever, right? I feel like it's it's a kind of energy that I'm picking up on here. So yeah, I actually feel like it's okay. It's a good thing. Okay. Not to spoil anything, but I feel like it could work out. Um what you need to work on here, it's funny because I feel like you have to be the one who comes forward with your feelings. Okay? You have here the Knight of Cups and you have the Sun card and the Moon card flocking that. You see, it's in the middle. So this is like, well, for one, you have two choices. You can either open up and communicate with this person, offer them your cup of love, um, and express your feeling, express all of these secret feelings that you have been harboring. Because the moon card is here, and the moon comes out when there are secrets coming out or there are confessions made. It's a lot of energy that was and information kept in the dark, but it's coming to light. So I feel like this is something that you might want to work on, like building the courage for. And the sun card is also here on the other side of that, which is saying that it's so supported. There's such a high level of success when you actually try to move forward and decide to define this relationship or to ascend, help this relationship ascend to a new level. The sun card is here. It's one of the happiest cards in the deck, and it's a good omen. I'm telling you, when the sun card comes out, it's a lot of happiness. And I feel like this set of cards here coming out in the position of what you need to work on. It's just a matter of gaining the courage to actually move forward with your plan here. The Sun card is also connected to Leo, which is characterized by strength and courage, okay? So I feel like that's one of the things that you need to develop also. Because I feel like you have one shot at this, honestly. Like, when you come forward to this person, you have to come forward correctly. Alright, and I feel like this is where the anxiety is coming from. It's like, oh, I have to do this right, I have to do this right. And you do have to do it right, okay? I feel like it's a one-shot thing. Uh, yeah, but what do you need to know? You have here the Nine of Cups, you have the Emperor, and you have the Empress in the reverse. So let me just talk about this couple first. I feel like one of you is in your power, and then the other one is sort of shaky, kind of. They have the potential of the empress within them, but they kind of forget sometimes, and they don't embody the full energy of the empress. But it's not that it's bad, okay? Like, nobody's perfect. Nobody can be queen status and king status 24/7. So it's fine. It's fine. And this is what spirit is saying. It's like, if you are the person in this connection who kind of feels shaky and kind of unsure of yourself, don't be, because it's okay to be imperfect. It's okay for you to make mistakes. And, this offer rides on a lot. Like, it's a very loaded offer, is what I'm feeling. It's a do or die, make or break offer. And I understand the fear that comes with this, because you might be connected with somebody who's so like boss, boss energy. So somebody like this. But it's also, I'm seeing that this person has a lot of compassion. Like, of course, it's ideal. It's ideal for you to come in correctly and perfectly once you do decide to do that, right? It's ideal. But also, I feel like when you fumble or you make a mistake or whatever the case may be, there's nothing to be afraid of, really, because I feel like this person understands. This person has a lot of compassion. This person is really understanding, and they don't expect you to be perfect. It's like you put this pressure on yourself to be perfect for this other person because you think they're so perfect. But this person has a lot of flaws as well, and you're going to get to know this when this relationship deepens, right? You're gonna get to know that. And this is just, coming out in this position right here of what you need to know. This is Spirit saying that you don't have to have it all together, which is also the message of the Nine of Cups here. So I feel like if you were putting a lot of pressure on yourself to be perfect, to have all your shit together before you approach this person, you don't have to. Not really. It's like the way that you are right now is perfectly fine. They're going to accept you the way that you are. They're going to understand that the stability that you're seeking takes a lot of time. I'm hearing that some of you may be in school, or some of you may be trying to get a business off the ground, or you're new at your job, or something like this, where um, stability is not yet secured. It's not yet sure. And you're waiting for this time to be completely 100% secure and successful and all of these things. But this is Spirit saying that you don't have to be at that level. You can build together because you are the emperor and the empress. You have a kingdom here to build. You have a connection here that's really strong and really compatible. I feel like you're going to build each other up. I'm getting the image of uh, Beyonce and Jay-Z, maybe like power couple energy. It's quite possible that may be the case. It's like you guys lead such complementary lives and you have complementary energies and stuff. So it's really nice. And this is Spirit saying that, hey, you have the basics down, your energies are compatible, which is not easy to find, and you don't have to put so much pressure on yourself to be perfect for this other person, because one, there's nobody perfect, and two, you're never going to find the right time for that, because life is an ongoing process. It's the work is never done, so you have to keep going, and it would be nice to have somebody by your side while you keep going on, together. So yeah, in the past here, I see that you have the Devil card and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's quite possible that you may have been in a connection where you thought that you guys were compatible, but it turns out that you guys are just codependent. It's like you appeared like you are supportive of each other, but it's like you are asking of the other um, to supply you with self-esteem, with happiness, with worth, and that's not sustainable, and it's toxic, basically. So you may have come from a situation like that in the past, right? And this stability that you wanted to build, or this life that you wanted to build with this person, was not possible because it was such a toxic relationship, and it had to end, and that's why you were available to be in this connection at all, right? But in the future here, I see, see, you have the Ace of Cups here, which is a new love blossoming here. That's why I say that it's in your head. Basically, this fear is in your head, but I feel like once you actually go forward with this offer, it's going to be successful because you have the Ace of Cups here. It's a new energy of love. It's a new relationship, basically. So if that's what you have been wanting for a while with this person, then it's definitely, like, literally in the cards for you. Now you have here the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, along with the Hermit card in the reverse. So at some point you might probably feel like it's a difficult journey. Like, if you're struggling with business and your business is trying to get off the ground, and you're getting impatient with it, um, and like kind of you derive your self-esteem from the success of what it is that you do. Spirit is saying that all good things take time, okay? You're being reminded to stay patient with the Knight of Pentacles here. You're being reminded that um, you are on a journey, and you know, journeys have a destination, but there's also a path. So you are on the path and you will get to your destination soon. And you don't have to worry about it for as long as you keep on going. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest cards in the deck, so it's going to be a while, but then like I feel like it's also going to be worth it because again, you guys are the Emperor and the Empress. So that means that there's a kingdom here that's being built, you know. What did they say? The world wasn't built in a day or something like that. There's a saying like that. You know, so your kingdom, your empire isn't going to be built in a day. It's going to take a lot of work. And you have to reach out, is what I'm feeling also. Like with this newfound love, I feel like part of the thing that's going to keep you guys together is your transparency with each other with regards to where you are in your journey. Like, if you're having a hard time with other things in your life aside from this love, because this love, it feels good. It feels good, I'm telling you. Okay, this relationship, it feels good. So, like, if you're worried about other things, like for example, you're worried about your business not doing well, or you got uh a scolding at work or something. This is spirit saying that you have a partner. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to pull your energy into yourself and sort of go through it alone. Okay, the reason why you're being given this love is so that you will have support, and it's not like this kind of toxic energy where it's all take, right? This is an equal relationship. It feels like an equal relationship. It feels like support. So this is spirit saying that actually your presence in each other's lives is helping you build something great, something big. Okay, and what's gonna keep you together is if you share your disappointments, your struggles with the other person, because there's going to be support there, and it's going to help you continue on this journey, and you're going to build something really beautiful together. So this is your message for October 2020, but I feel like it's an ongoing thing. Like it's a big energy. It's a lot of time involved, you know. So wherever you are in this story is exactly where you're meant to be, and trust that when you listen to your gut and you listen to your heart and you take courage, you are going to be rewarded with so much happiness and support. Okay, so yeah, these are the messages that I have for you today, couple Geminis. And if any of this cards or any message in this spread resonated with you, please let me know in the description box, the comments, and like this video if it resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that the reading resonated with you, that you found some clarity with regards to your romantic relationships. And if you're single, that this resonated with you in the way that you are trying to manifest also a loving relationship in your life. If it did, please leave me a comment, you know, let me know where you're at, which of the readings resonated with you, you know, and if you just wanna talk it out or all of these things, please feel free to leave a comment below. In any case, if you guys need extra support or you have some clarifications or anything at all, please feel free to message me on Instagram at Arian Salazar or on Facebook at Pretty Positive. All of the links to my social media will be in the description box below. Lastly, you guys, thank you guys so much for supporting this baby channel of mine. Thank you so much for being here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you know when I update my messages on here. So yeah, this is all I have for you today. Again, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye!